don't want to close my eyes, but I got hot sauce in it and I almost went blind, but I don't want to miss a thing. And you shouldn't either, peeps. Welcome back to Lego Therapy. We're here continuing working on the typewriter. We only got 4 bags left, peeps. Peeps, let me tell you. You ever do something so silly and then you're like, I'm such a bonehead. How did I even do that? Yep, that's what I did. I went to have lunch and I made tacos and I was eating and I got a surprise. I had lunch. Oh, Lego lights on. We're in the Lego lounge. That's how distracted I am. So I'm eating these tacos and I get an itch in my eyeballs. And instinctively, I just reached up and rubbed my eye. And I didn't think very much about that move when I did it. And I apparently had hot sauce on my fingers. And then the next thing next thing I know, my eye is just burning like crazy. I was like, oh my goodness, how did I do that? I am so stupid. So, needless to say, I'm thankful that I didn't have a lot of hot sauce on my fingers, but it was enough to let your boy know. That was a bonehead move. Bonehead. Oh, I wish I had one of those things like they put on dogs and stuff, like an arrow through the head, or people do costumes. I need a bone, just a big old bone. I don't have any bones around here. Well, I wish I had something. I'm just a big old bonehead. Whew. Anywho, peeps, welcome back. We are continuing on. If you guys have been with me thus far, this has been a really cool build. I'm really enjoying it. I will say, because I did have that one part with the space bar, which I now know does not actually function, which is, unfortunate, but it's fine. The whole thing is just going to be a display piece in the end. It's not a play set like Star Wars or something. It's going to be a fun little display set, but I do like when things function. So as I was researching, though, the other day when I was working on this and I was struggling with the space bar and figuring out how it goes in there correctly, I saw several posts of people complaining about this set. And, I've talked about this before on this channel, but I feel like Lego fans have a tendency to be a lot like Star Wars fans in that we can find anything to complain about. And that may be true of this set too, but I don't necessarily think it's the worst set ever. I just think some of the Lego sign is just having issues today. I think the PDF directions make some of the steps difficult to understand, whereas if they had this set, from what I can tell, came out in 2021, so I'm not 100% sure, because I guess I was building Lego, and I started like end of 2021 is when I really started getting into it. So I don't know, honestly, the timeline of when Lego really started pushing out the 3D directions. And as we've talked about before, they don't do them for every set even now. So, maybe they just didn't have it for this set, or maybe they didn't want to do it for this set. I'm not sure, but this set definitely would have benefited from 3D directions, because you can just flip it around and see what they're trying to show you in the exact angle and such. And I don't have that with this set. So it has made certain aspects a tad bit difficult. By the way, if you've never owned a typewriter, this is how awkward it really is owning a typewriter. It's so big and bulky, and you got to move it all around with two hands and be careful not to drop it. Anywho, peeps, in true Lego therapy style, we don't want to waste too much time talking, so let's just build. Bag 8, peeps. We're getting some real shape, and as y'all know, like I've talked about this, I love their use of the flat, smooth pieces that really give it the real, true look of a typewriter or anything like I talked about before. I just like when they use these rounded off pieces. Don't get me wrong, everybody knows this is Lego, so when you see the little dots, the studs, whatever they're called, sticking out, it's not the end of the world. We all understand what it is, but there is something nice about when they clean it up. They just give it that nice, clean look as if this is the real deal. And honestly, it's kind of amazing how good it can be, because I've had folks at my house a bunch of times since I've started doing this, where they have, in fact, been tricked by the Lego sets. For example, I have the Lego Nintendo, the original NES, and it sits underneath my TV in the living room, right next to the Lego TV, by the way, that has the Mario scene on it. And you would think that, knowing me and knowing what I do, people would be like, oh yeah, it's just another Lego set. But on more than one occasion, people have been fooled and thought it was a legit Nintendo. So that just goes to show what these smooth pieces can do for you. They really bring out that realism in a set. So kudos to Lego for using those, making these sets look super awesome, super real. I'm always happy to see that, and thankfully this set has very minimal number of stickers, so we don't have to worry about all of that. But anywho, peeps, we're gonna keep moving right along. And of course, I sang that song at the beginning, don't want to miss a thing. Now that's all I can think about. It's got so many emotions. I'm kidding. I am singing that song over and over in my head though. It's just in there now. Y'all know me. Always got a song. Alright, peeps, that is where we are so far. We've got, we only got 2 bags left. So we got, where does this go? It's like sit up here. I'm guessing it says, I don't know. I'll figure it out. It's so much of my fun. Y'all know I love to be surprised by the process, even though I can definitely just pull this box up and go, oh, it's just way more fun this way. I like just getting the shock, not shock, just like a little kid. That's what I am. I'm a kid. I'm a kid in a man's body, or I guess sort of a man's body. I am curious to know how this is gonna work. We're still not to the point of getting that thing to just ratchet itself back or something. I don't know. I'm excited. Peeps, it's been fun. Not a lot of talking on this one, but you know, I don't want to keep y'all here for eternity. So we'll call this the end of this video. This hair. What am I doing? This isn't a hair channel. This is a Lego channel. I'm losing my mind more. Peeps, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please like, subscribe, share. And of course, if you don't want to miss a thing, come back for the finale of this video where you get to see how the typewriter comes out. And then you get to test it out with a little piece of paper that goes through there and writes us a letter. So it was fun, and I will see you guys on the next one. And until then, peeps. I was sitting here thinking, this is so MC of me. You guys have any weird habits that you do that you don't even necessarily think about? Like, I caught myself. I know I do it, and I've seen it during my editing process. I have a funny thing where I will tap on the table, and sometimes it'll be my fingers, or sometimes it'll be like I finished a section and I'll double tap the section on the table. Anybody else do weird things like that? Or is it just me? I know I'm crazy. But it just was, it was going through my head. I was like, why do I do it? I don't even think about it, but then I catch myself sometimes, and I'm just like, all right, I finished this section. Oh, you know, it's, I don't know. Until next time, peeps. Holla!